Hello everyone, let's continue with our series. In the lecture number 5, we will be learning about how ML works, the overview of the ML pipeline. Let's begin. So first we have the data preparation. In this, we collect, clean and format raw data, right? We collect the data that we want to use in order to train our model. We clean it by removing any of the unnecessary information or additional data that this might have, which is not needed by us, and basically we format the raw data. Now we handle the missing values, encode categories and scale features. So basically, if there are any sub values or values missing in our data set, for example a sequence of numbers or something similar, or we have to encode categories, we have to categorize our data, or we have to like scale features. So we'll do these kinds of things in the data preparation task. Next, once we are done with these, we will do the model building or build a model. For this, we will choose an appropriate algorithm based on the task. As I already informed you, there are a lot of algorithms in the machine learning language and they have different variety of uses and features. Based upon our work, we will be choosing an algorithm that best suits our needs and wants. Once we have this model algorithm, we will use it and we will train the model to learn patterns from data. Right? We will train our model so that it can gain various insights and it can find various patterns from this data. Once it's able to find various patterns, gain the insights, it will be able to take decisions on its own. So once that's done, we will move on to the model evaluation, and in this stage we will be testing on unseen data to measure performance. Use metrics like accuracy, F1 score or error rate. So basically in this we will evaluate how our model works, if it's giving us any error, if it is having any issues like overfitting, underfitting and stuff like that. And in order to do that, we will test on unseen data, the data that our model has not yet seen, and we will measure out the performance. Once that's done, we will also implement the usage of metrics like accuracy, F1 score or error rate. So basically we will see exactly how our model is performing, right? We will see it via the usage of metrics. Then finally, after doing this, we will move on to the deployment stage. In this stage, we will use the trained model in real applications, which is apps, APIs, etc. So once our model is trained and ready to be deployed, we will use the trained model and apply it into the real applications, which could be apps, APIs, etc. Once we move on to this stage, we go on to monitoring and improvement. For this, we track the performance of the model over time. We check and identify if it's working properly, and we also update or retrain the model whenever needed. So for example, if you are using a model with an older data set, the older data set at one point will get outdated. Once it gets outdated, you will not be able to get the results of your trained model on the new data set. How? Suppose you take an older data set of images, like let's just say books. You are training a model to identify books of some sort. So after some time, say 2 or 3 years, the size, the cover, the printing of the magazine differs a little bit. Will your model still be able to identify it? Not perfectly. Why? Because there has been a change in the data. And to deal with this exact problem, we will have to update or retrain our model so that it can gain and learn new insights, and you can use those learnings to come on to new decision making and take the better decisions for the updated data. Alright, so that was it for this video. I hope you were able to understand, and thank you for watching.